Hi guys, so if you remember the video about the countering hook with there is many ways to stay away from the hook. So there is many people who is naturally built who can actually fight with a pistol grip. So that would be with your wrist down, your riser down, yeah? So that's already big bonus for you because this bone stays really high, and this is exactly where hook puller would land. When he lands exactly behind. But if this part is high, so it's not that easy actually to land the hook, yeah? But if you can do that, that's amazing, of course. But to counter the hook puller is amazing animal because they hit forward, yeah? And you need to counter it. You need to counter it, and if you're gonna stay in the center and just try to catch it, all you're gonna catch is just your hand in the table there. So the counter would be, like I said, move target away from the zone of danger. So imagine that your hand is a target and you need to move it away. So the hook puller is landing here, yeah? So first of all, you would protect yourself, you take position and rise your hand up. If you can do pistol grip, anyway, you are rising it up. Already when he's chucking down, he is already pushing the bone in the table, so he can't land the hook that easy. Next movement, when he applies hook, you apply back pressure, yeah? So extending his fingers. And the third one, what you can do, when he applies hook, you apply this kind of movement sideways and get his fingers maximally far from your wrist. So when he goes in a hook, I'm going with a back pressure and I'm applying this movement, and he can't get that turning moment. In the same moment, until you counter him, you catch him, apply back pressure, and you apply your side pressure and take that and take him down. The next, what you can do to counter the hook is more difficult for top rollers because it's dangerous. But like I said, the top roll is not only always about to attack your opponent's fingers. Top roll is actually roll from any position. So if you will embrace the hook, you're gonna be already so much closer to the winning side. Imagine, this is a center. You are, for example, in position that you can't counter the hook, you are afraid. And you are being wiped all the time. Maybe you're gonna catch him somewhere here and you are surviving because he's already turning your pronator upside down. But until, yeah, look, he did exactly everything what I can. I can't get out from there because my hand been turned down. My pronator is flat. So if you start to, for example, even to work with your partner, on a ready go, what you do, you go with like same movement like he goes. He comes forward, you going forward, and you actually get behind him. And this is amazing moment when you apply supination and you still go for your top roll. You don't need to even be hook puller to get out from devastating hook attack, because run. Okay, you can run, but if your pronation is so strong, of course you can actually counter him here like Giannis Amolinger does, yeah? Counter here, get him a little bit over to you with a back pressure and then finish him. But good hook puller, like James Wall, for example, when he hits you, usually you can wake up on the table. So if you embrace the hook and go with him together, you at least have chance, power on the power. But here, all you need to do, you make the pressure down, and this bone, which is wrist, comes up, and in the same moment you are actually opening his wrist. You are basically embracing hook in the ready go and coming out still with your top roll, and you are still top roller. Try to work on this one in your next practice and tell me, did you feel the motion?